Yo, what up, Nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here, putting live for your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. And I don't know, that most hated dude with the incredible mood. And I don't know if you guys can read the photo I have on the screen. The quality might be too fucked up, but just in case you're wondering where this is from gossiponthis.com, and it's called White Tears. Grey's Anatomy fans call for Jesse Williams to be fired over his racist rant at the BET Awards. Now, I knew this was going to happen. What's funny is, let me tell you one thing about how the media works. They love to make you think something isn't the way it really is. So, for example, right here you see about 8 comments, whatever, 6, 8 comments, whatever, right? But remember, that page has millions or hundreds of thousands of followers, and these are the only comments they can get. These are the best ones they can get. They could have gotten a lot more, and if they could, they would have. Because they put one up there that had 1 like for 6 hours. 1 like for 6 hours. 145 likes in like 2 days. So it's not so common that a lot of white people are going around saying shit like this, because you see way more of this, and you see way more likes. Come on. Really. Just really. So, but anyway, some white people are feeling this way. A minority, but some of them are really feeling this way. So look at this. My favorite comment right here is, never watching your show again after the BET Awards. What the fuck you doing watching the BET Awards, Megan? I'm fucking around. She can watch it. After the BET Awards. Now I'm unliking your page too. This girl is proud to be white. Right? Next one says, too bad Jesse Williams' racism ruined the show for me. Now, what Megan Hughes said, this girl is proud to be white. I like when white people say that. When white people say they're proud to be white, or biracial people say they're proud to be biracial. Because let me tell you something. Black people say those kind of things all the time. Anyone should be able to be proud of themselves. Like I say about myself, I'm not proud of anything I didn't earn. It's like me having a son. They're looking at my son and going, damn, man. He was just born. I'm like, damn. I'm so proud of him. Well, what did he do? He's black. The fuck? He didn't do shit. So that's just how I am anyway. I ain't proud of shit I didn't earn or I didn't strive to, get. You know what I mean? But I feel this whole thing is going to be taken out of proportion, and he might be kicked off of Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. Well, it depends on how many people are actually pissed off and how much the ratings actually do drop. But imagine if he gets kicked off of Grey's... They can't kick him off of Grey's Anatomy. Because if they kick him off of Grey's Anatomy, if they fire him because that BT rant... People are going to, racism again. And it's going to go 5-fold, man. It's going to be crazy. So hopefully they don't fire him because of this rant, because that won't help anything. Now, sure, Grey's Anatomy might lose a few views, whatever the fuck. Might lose a couple of sponsors too. I don't know. But if they fire him, that'll be the worst move. People will be marching, complaining, and oh my God. Let me say one thing to black people. And I know no one's going to like hearing this. But no one needs to feel sorry for you. No one needs to feel as if they owe you something. Nobody. I mean this, and I'm not trying to be a dick. Let me explain to you what I mean. Like the fact that a lot of black people are so bothered. For example, with someone saying like, I'm proud to be white. Why the fuck are you so bothered by that? Why are you so bothered? Because you think they don't care enough about you or your feelings to say they're proud to be white? Or you think they're saying they're proud that their ancestors enslaved yours? You know what I mean? So let me give you an example. Let's say World War II, right? Soviet Union, Germany went at it, whatever. Not Soviet Union, Germany. Soviet Union and the Nazis went at it. Soviet Union kicked their ass. I mean, there are other battles and stuff going on, other parts of the war, but I'm just talking about this. If a Russian person in Germany is having a conversation, if the Russian person say, I'm proud to be Russian, I like our history. Do you think that's an insult to the German? Well, he might feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage regardless of the past. Because even though you may only see the bad from it, they can see the good. So the Russian person could be saying that because they remember how by doing this, they protected their land, they got more power, they invented a lot of weapons and stuff during the war that helped them out. At that wars after, like the T-34, the motherfucking Katyusha, the Papa Shaw, all these weapons that were created and jobs and shit that were given, whatever. You know, they can say they're proud of all that stuff because those were actual accomplishments. You know, the AK-47, which was after the war, but still, I'm pretty sure the AK-47, and I actually am sure the AK-47 was invented partially because of the rush of new weapons and shit needed during World War II. You know what I mean? And that shit is fucking awesome. Still, the weapon with the most kills of any weapon in the world is the AK-47. That shit is crazy, right? So, the German person may feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's not only about you. So when a black person hears a white person say they're proud to be white, the black person only thinks about the negative shit. My people were slaves to your people. You must like slavery. You're selfish and all this stuff. But when you say you're black and you're proud, just because black people never enslaved white people, that's okay? Because they could be looking at it like this. I'm white and I'm proud. My ancestors, like this is what a white person would say. My ancestors traveled the world and colonized so much of the world. Thanks to my ancestors, I'm able to live on many of these lands and people speak English, whatever the fuck it may be. What's wrong with saying that? Well, you may say, oh my God, they killed people, they did this and that. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. People kill each other all the time. I never buy that. I never ever buy that shit. That white people are more evil because they've killed people throughout history to get what they want. That's what everybody was fucking doing. They were just the best at it. You know what I mean? They're just the best at it the past 300 years or whatever. I understand it. What's so funny about this whole thing, when you talk to like some of those pro-black people, talk about the history of Africa and all this stuff, blah, 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 they would brag about how thousands of years ago, black people conquered or were conquering like so much of the world. They were going around conquering, doing this stuff. Hold up. That's what the white people have been doing. You're going to be mad at them? I don't get it. I'm lost. If the white people conquering a lot of the world and colonizing is basically what your people were doing in the past thousands of years ago, and you're proud of that, why can't white people be proud of shit? Why can't white people be proud of their ancestors doing it within the last 400 or 500 years? I'm just trying to understand that because I don't get it. I really just don't get it. You know, people can be proud of whatever the fuck they want as long as they respect you. Because even though you may only see the negative side, because, you know, if you're sensitive and you don't care about other people's accomplishments, you're only going to think about yourself. So you think, if you hear a white person say, I'm proud to be white, and all you can think of is slavery and rape and murder and genocide, well, that's your problem. Because even though that's the negative side, there's positive sides to it too. Led to America. Led to a lot of colonial powers, not colonial powers, but led to a lot of colonies, I'm tripping this morning, a lot of colonies around the world in which a lot of people are free to visa travel to because a lot of these Europeans conquer shit. Now you can just go there and they probably even speak your language. If you speak English, if you speak Spanish, if you speak French, you kind of got it made because of those white ancestors that did that crazy ass shit. You feel me? And a lot of these countries have a lot of money because they went around the world taking people's shit. And still doing it today. America still does it. Going around the world taking people's shit. Oh, weapons of mass destruction. We got to go over there. Oh, there's no weapons. All right, we'll stay anyway. It's just how it works. Now, I'm not saying I like it and I'm not saying I don't like it. Only thing you need to know about life is no one has to like you. They just have to respect you. And if someone disrespects you, you got to defend yourself or you just asked out. That's it. If you can't defend yourself, you're asked out. If your people can't defend yourself, you're asked out. So I'm not even going to sit here for a second and think white people are more evil than black people because of the history, when that's bullshit, when all people have been killing each other. Just some are better than others. Some are just better than others at it. That's it. Of course it's uncomfortable and it sucks when you realize that your ancestors for the past 300-400 years have been getting their asses kicked. We had our time. Go talk to those pro-black dudes. They'll tell you all about it. We had our time for maybe thousands of years. We had our time where nobody was fucking with us. Nobody. But you're not going to reign supreme forever. You're not going to reign supreme forever. No one is. You understand? So the way things are now, you may think it's going to be like this forever. Things could switch in a good 1,000 years. There'll be some other people or some new people running shit. This is just the time we're in, man. It's just the time. So I don't believe in one being more evil than the other. All that's just bullshit. I mean, you can look at things today. Read things about history. Even though it's hard to actually find things about African history because of colonization and shit of Africa and all that stuff. It's kind of hard. But you can look at shit going on today. Niggas just going fucking crazy everywhere. So I not for a second do I believe oh my God, white people are more evil because of what they did. No, if someone says they're proud to be white, I understand what they're saying. Because I'm not just going to look at it from my point of view. I'm going to look at it from how it is. You know, I'm all right. It's whatever makes you happy. Let me just keep going on my fucking life. The fuck does it matter to me if someone's proud to be white? Just throwing that out there, man. So yeah, let's see what happens to Jesse Williams if he gets fired. I hope not, because it's gonna be this whole we shall overcome shit for no good reason. No good reason. You know, Grey's Anatomy is a business, and what he did was not good for business. That was not good for business. That was not good for business. Not at all. Not at all. And I'm out, people. Later.